I was asked to show a book that is unlike anything else that I currently have, and it is an 18th century book on the natural history of serpents.
It's over 400 years old and it's worth at least $12,000. It's a catalog of every animal known to man at the time. It doesn't matter who you are, what age you are, where you're from, you're gonna love this book. Look at the size. Okay, I know I have a small hand, but look at this size. Look at how beautiful it is. Look at this guy on here. So we start here. It's in Latin, it's in Italian, this is French, and this is German. So our elephants and our rhinoceros, here we are, we arrive at the unicorn. So we know that we were at least talking about unicorns in the late 1500s.
And this is a scientific book. They believed back then that unicorns were real.
To be fair, they do list some of these creatures as monsters, but I'm not sure if it's represented as fully like fictional or that they had gone extinct. In here, there's not a single thing in here that isn't, you couldn't stare at for hours. Lupus, I believe that means wolf in Latin, so they're calling it some sort of wolf.
Ooh, what is that?
I couldn't tell you, but look, you have monstrum here, and I'm not sure what they're passing this off as. Look at this. Look at this. And it's really hard to identify a lot of the animals in here. Look at that. Wow, look at the horse. Most complete work at the time. We didn't have photographs or that.
It's a lion dog.
And even has a bull in the water. Oh, he has a horn. Volume you can see. And they've got to end on a high note. I showed that one.
That's a whole
This is
page.
beautiful. This is beautiful.
That is beautiful.
What is that? And then look at this poor guy. He's getting eaten up.
Man, that is some strange one. That is incredible. Feathers or whatever that is.
I think it's just water coming out.
Yeah.
But he bald-headed. and you can see the terminology again. You've got monstrum. What are these? The earliest form of mermaids. Got monstrum here again. This is in German, so Merwander, maybe? So someone can translate that.
Man.
Like, that's so cool. Look at this. Look at these guys. Here we go. They're hacking this one up here. Now this one's taking over the ship. Look at these guys. Look at that.
Today I'm looking at a Funk and Wagnall's Standard Dictionary of the English Language, just to kind of show you how big it is. This is it. Copyright is 1913. And here's the contents page. Typical heads illustrating race, stocks of mankind. This chart is titled Schemes of Races of Mankind. It is heavily rooted in the older Table of Nations tradition from the Bible. In that tradition, the world's population was divided into the descendants of the three sons of Noah, which were Ham, Shem, and Japheth. So here you can see the Semitic stock, you can see the Hamitic stock, and you can also see the Aryan stock. The Aryan stock were the descendants of Japheth. Here you can see the Tottaric group, which is also known as the Tartaric group. And these are the peoples of that group. And then down here you can see the classification based on the character of the hair, as prepared by the Smithsonian Institution. They were either woolly or smooth, and the woolly would be in tufts or fleecy, and the smooth would be straight or curly.
happening again. They're destroying all the old books. Look, family, alarm over horrific destruction of rare titles to feed AI. This is why people live in amnesia. And this isn't the first time, family. Look at this one. 1237. This was during the Mongol siege. If you were born with this spot or one of your kids, know it's called Mongolian spot. You are a descendant of Genghis Khan, the emperor. This is why the natives of America, look at this, looks like the natives of Mongolia. After the Mongolians destroyed all the books, they got the chance to change the narrative. It also happened in Germany to erase everything that happened. And you see this guy, he changed the Bible. Look, family, who divided up the Bible? The first person believed to have attempted to divide scripture is Cardinal Hugo de Santo Caro, 1244. It's this devil-looking guy. After it got divided and he removed the book of Enoch, there was more confusion. And then we have all the maps that got erased and forbidden in 1900s. Look, more maps, more maps. It got replaced by fake globes. And some might say, yes, it's because the technology. No, because the magnet, compass, gyroscope wasn't invented by us. And now the same is happening again, family. AI companies are buying physical books, cutting off their bindings and scanning every page for training data. These books, once they are gone, they are gone. To just give you an example how they change the history. You see this? This is Google. You see this? This is a Google search result. After my video went viral about Cardinal Hugo de Santo Caro, they removed it. He got replaced with this guy. So imagine 10, 20 years from now, what our history will look like. Family, there is more that I want to show you, but I can't here. Download Kemetic app or link in bio. Just press the link in the comment section or in the bio. I see you on Kemetic app.
This is a 1539 map and has some of the craziest sea creature drawings I've seen. Check it out. You got this one here, and they have names as well, which is pretty wild. And you have the stories you hear about somebody landing on a beach or a rock and end up being a sea creature. And there you got that one there. And then I don't know what they're doing there, but check. All right, so you see this one battling there, but look how big. Look at you got the person right there with that. It's just crazy. It's pretty wild, all the different characters coming up through there. Look at that one there. Got this here too. And then when you go to, okay, you got them. If you noticed, got this guy like singing right there. See that? Look, I'm singing. He's bringing them abreast with his music. I thought that was interesting because I saw that also right here. Look at that. You got the music. Just the little things you find that are different. It's very interesting. And then on this Islanda, which I would guess that would be Iceland, look at you have all the different depictions going through there. And as you keep going, you've got these areas that show a lot of fire. You've got chaos there. Thought that was interesting to show that name. You see it right there. Got it down here as well. And you have other areas of fire. And then, look at this up here. There are like stories of smaller people battling. So I thought that was interesting. It's just a neat map. And what are these here? Look at that one. What's that mean? Like the Fish King with like a fish tail and the crown on top. I thought that was pretty wild too. Comment, let me know your thoughts with this map here. Look at all the different tunnels going into the mountains. This is all the Iceland area, or Islanda, what they called it then. And then what is this thing? Look at that. It's like a whirlpool, swirl, vortex craziness. And again, huge, monstrous sea creatures overtaking the different boats back then. Look at their drawing depictions of them. And it just keeps going. Check it out here. You even got more. Looks like you have a looks like a griffin there, right? It's pretty wild. And then you got, I don't know what they're doing there. It's pretty wild. All the different descriptions, depictions. You got them. I don't know what they're doing. Praying to something there. I don't know what that is. And then you got this dude here. Looks like a Paul Bunyan type large individual. Look at the big sword and the big club behind him in the line. Thought that was interesting there. And this map just keeps going. I'm going to zoom out so you can see the whole thing now. I've only shown you some of it with all the sea creatures there. But on the land, it's pretty wild too, as you can tell. It shows a lot of different battles, I guess, that they had. And I think this shows the lineage here. Again, really just, it's an interesting, neat map. Here's Russia right here. Muscovy. And then here, Livonia. And then you have all the different kings here, and again, the different coats of arms. Check that out right there. That's pretty wild. Anyways, as always, I just wanted to share because it's a neat, interesting map. Just has a lot of different types of drawings on it. Different things that just, I don't know, I have no idea what some of this stuff is. 1539, they said it was made. Look what's going on here with the big dogs and the big deer as well. Lots going on. All right, well, as always, stay curious, everyone.
So I found this 1560 book on zoology, and what are we looking at here? Can someone and by the way, I translated this. Go ahead, screenshot, translate it, put through your AI. Interesting what they have to say. I went ahead and added the translation, pause and read. Quite interesting. That they caught creatures like this, and this is how they got the depictions, and they were caught in the 14 and 1500s. Craziness. I mean, just look at it. Here, if I can get over there. They called this one a monkfish because the head of the creature looked just like a monk. No idea what they call this one here. Just crazy, though. Then, two others that they claim to have seen and or caught and brought like to one of the popes or kings. It was just crazy. You can read the translations on it too. I mean, here's the other translation. Please pause and read. It's crazy. Check them out. Just crazy drawings here. And this book has 700 pages. It's huge. And these are just the wild depictions here that you can see. But they have a lot of normal depictions as well on here. These are the creatures I see on my maps. When I do maps, that I see them in the seas. And now they're depicting and giving what their thoughts were on it. Then you have the regular. I don't know how regular that is, but to give you an example, I'll go down a little bit. But they depict, like, look at that creature. Or maybe that one. Then here were a few more. Just wild. And then it just goes right back into turtles and more turtles and other just regular creatures, you know, but the details, I mean, look at the details on these. I mean, I could scroll, you know, here's all the different jellyfish, I think, and squid. Here's a really good depiction of a squid. Octopus. Just a neat book, and it has so many different crazy depictions in there. I'm gonna try to go back real quick. Don't mind me if I can. Let me see if I can do this. It'll let me grab it, because there were some other ones I wanted to show you, but they're way in the front. Then it goes into all the different shells and just everything. It's pretty cool. This was the sea portion. They have a lot of different portions as well, showing the mammals and the reptiles. It keeps going on and on. I just wanted to share this with you because of the craziness that I saw here. And I see them on my maps all the time. Just thought it was interesting. Don't see that one that often. That one was really crazy, especially when I read up on it and translated everything on it. Anyways, as always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, thanks for being a part of this, and always stay curious. Until next time. So is this why the Great Wall of China was built? Check out this 1640 map. Look at these crazy drawings. These are all right next to, look at this, the Great Wall of China. This is a Tartar China map, an Asia map, and look at these crazy drawings. Comment, let me know what you think these are, what they look like. And look at that, crazy looking, just all the different ones. Here's a translation too. I didn't get a chance to translate it. I've done it before, but it just talks about mystical creatures, and they're led by this one crazy looking creature with a spoke and fork or whatever, diabolical as they say. Interesting, right? Right next to the wall, which has always said to keep the Tartars out, but as we've always seen the wall, it just doesn't make sense. So comment, let me know what you think. We also got Gog and Magog in here, so just so you can see Mongol, just so you know Mongol is Magog. And then also here's Ung, which is also known as Gog. And then you can see some of the dates here. This is J290, and this talks about Paul and the Christians, and that's in 290, not 1290. Tell me all you want to tell me about the dates, but see that there? Here are what ones look like. See, 175, 170, 165. So thought that was really interesting. Here's the whole map so you can see it. And there, Tartaria. And interesting, it talks about the names here. Just very interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, so that one is what I've been talking with people that I know about. So that's just interesting. Comment if you know what I mean. Anyways, just wanted to share this map with you. Thought it was super cool, especially showing the different creatures and everything. There's another date right there for you. And just thought it was neat. Just a neat map during the times, and a lot of stuff on the Tartaria area and the people and these people and their realm and who runs it. Comment, let me know your thoughts. As always, stay curious. Thank you so much for watching and listening and being part of this and following. Until next time.